Summary of Medea by Euripides. The tragedy of Medea starts in the middle of things. Medea's nurse is sad about what has happened to Medea. Her husband, Jason, has left her with their two young children because he has married the princess, daughter of King Creon of Corinth. In the middle of her crying, the nurse tells how Jason left his home of Iolcus on a ship called the Argo to find a prize called the Golden Fleece. On Medea's home island, Glaucus, a dragon, kept watch over the Golden Fleece. Medea fell in love with Jason because of Aphrodite, the goddess of love. She then helped Jason steal the Golden Fleece. Medea killed her brother while she and Jason were on a boat running away from Glaucus. She did this so that the people who were after them would have to stop and bury her brother. In Iolcus, she and Jason came up with a plan to take power away from Peleus, the king. Medea got Peleus's daughters to kill him by telling them that if they did, she could make him young again. She didn't help him get better, so Jason and Medea were forced to leave Iolcus and live as exiles in Corinth. When Jason leaves Medea and their children, she is furious and threatens to kill Creon and the princess. Creon hears about these threats at the palace, where the tutor for the children hears that Creon plans to send Medea away from Corinth. He tells the nurse what he heard outside of Medea's house. They say they won't tell Medea. The nurse says she worries about Medea's look at the children and doesn't like it. She sends the kids inside, where Medea talks to them from off stage, telling them she wishes they were dead and crying out loud in her sadness. After the nurse and tutor leave, a group of Corinthian women gather outside Medea's house and say they heard her cry. Medea comes out to tell the chorus what's going on in her life. Soon, Creon, the king, comes to give Medea her punishment of being sent away. He tells her that he is worried that she will hurt him and his daughter. She tries to show him that she is safe, but he won't listen. She finally gets him to agree to give her one day to figure out where she and the kids will go when they have to leave. Medea laughs at Creon and calls him a fool for letting her stay when he is gone. She plans to get revenge on Creon, the princess, and Jason for how they have treated her wrongly. Next, Jason comes to help Medea get through her time in exile by giving her money and letters of praise. They disagree about Jason's actions, and Jason says, in a rather silly way, that he is doing what is best for Medea and the children. Medea tells him that he is a wimp and won't help him. Jason goes away. When he leaves, Medea tells Jason about her plan to kill the princess with a poisoned dress and crown. She also plans to kill her own children and Jason's children to hurt Jason the most. But before she leaves Corinth, she needs to find a safe place to stay. Soon, Aegeus, the king of Athens and her friend, comes back from the oracle of Phoebus, where he asked for help because he couldn't have children. Medea tells him she will help him have kids if he agrees to protect her from her enemies. He says yes and walks away. Medea sends a chorus member to go get Jason. When he comes back, she tells him that he was right and that she was just being stupid, and she begs him to find a way to let the kids stay. She sends the kids with Jason to the palace with the dress and crown as gifts for the princess. It's over. Soon, the tutor comes back from the palace with the kids and the good news that they can stay. Medea is sad because she thinks that means the princess is dead or dying and that she has to kill the children to finish her plan. A messenger comes from the house and tells in great detail how the princess and Creon died. The princess died when she put on the gifts, and Creon died when he hugged his daughter's dead body and got caught in the poisoned dress. Medea is happy about the news and gets ready to kill her children. She takes them off stage, inside, and we can hear them struggling. When Jason gets to the house, he tells his men to open the door's locks. Before he can do anything, her grandpa, the sun god Helios, sends her in a carriage pulled by chimeras. She has the bodies of her dead children with her. She and Jason say hurtful things about what happened, and the chorus ends the play by saying that sometimes the gods make things happen that are not what people expect.
About the author. Euripides was one of the three most famous Greek writers of tragedies. Aeschylus and Sophocles are the other two. Since he lived more than 2,300 years ago, it is hard to tell which parts of his life story are true and which are based on myths. Sources say that Euripides had 2 marriages that didn't work out. After that, he spent most of the rest of his life on the island of Salamis. He was Plato's favorite actor, and Aristotle called him the most tragic of all the writers in his book Poetics. He may have gone to live at the court of King Archelaus in Macedonia, which is north of Greece. He died there in 406 BC.
Hope we summarized it fully and you liked it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that we are motivated to create more videos.